Capitalism and socialism are often treated like moral choices. Good versus bad, freedom versus control. But history tells a different story. Because neither system succeeded the way people imagine, and neither failed for the reasons most people repeat. Some capitalist nations collapsed. Some socialist systems lifted millions out of poverty. So the real question is not which ideology is right. The real question is, what actually worked, and under what conditions? To answer that, we have to leave politics behind, and let history speak. Capitalism promised efficiency, private ownership, competition, innovation driven by profit. The idea was simple. If individuals pursue their own interest, society becomes richer as a whole. Socialism promised stability, collective ownership, central planning, equal access to resources. The idea was also simple. If wealth is shared, no one is left behind. On paper, both systems looked logical. Both claimed to solve inequality. Both claimed to create prosperity. But paper does not run economies. Reality does, and reality tested these systems very differently. In capitalist systems, productivity often exploded. The United States, Western Europe, and later East Asia saw rapid innovation, rising output, and global trade dominance. But capitalism also produced cycles of crisis. Booms followed by crashes. Wealth concentrated at the top. Workers left vulnerable during downturns. The Great Depression was not an accident. It was a systemic failure. Socialist systems delivered something else. Early industrialization was rapid. Basic needs were often guaranteed. Education and healthcare expanded quickly. The Soviet Union transformed from an agrarian society into an industrial superpower in a single generation. But efficiency suffered. Without competition, innovation slowed. Without price signals, shortages became common. Without incentives, productivity stagnated. By the late 20th century, most centrally planned economies were under strain. Neither system collapsed instantly. Both survived by adapting. Which brings us to the most important truth. Pure capitalism does not exist. Pure socialism does not exist. Every successful economy blended both. The United States uses public infrastructure, central banking, social safety nets, and government intervention. Nordic countries combine free markets with strong welfare states. China abandoned strict socialism while keeping political control. What worked was not ideology. What worked was flexibility. Governments intervened during crises. Markets handled growth during stability. The systems that survived were the ones willing to break their own rules. Those that stayed rigid failed. History does not reward purity. It rewards adaptation. Capitalism did not win because it was perfect. Socialism did not fail because it was evil. Both were tools, and tools only work when used under the right conditions. Understanding this is not about choosing sides. It is about understanding power, incentives, and human behavior. Because the future will not belong to one system or the other. It will belong to those who learn from both. This is not ideology. This is history. This is fiscal history.